Why I'm a Confederate, fourth installment. And these are going to be historical reasons why I'm a Confederate. You'll see the lighting's not great. I'm at the house. I'm using my laptop rather than my phone, and I haven't found a way to make things look good. So on with the show. Why am I Confederate? Historical reasons. One, the War for Southern Independence was not about slavery. There were blacks who owned slaves. There were Indians who owned slaves. Most Southerners didn't own slaves. Even Abraham Lincoln, at first anyway, did not make the war about slavery. It was about states' rights. Does a state have the right under the Constitution to freely leave a free association of states? I say yes. I know the Constitution. It does not prohibit a state from leaving. It does not give the federal government power to forcibly prevent a state from leaving. The war was not about slavery, reason one. Reason two. Well, shoot. I just realized everything I put into reason one I had originally intended to make separate reasons. So we'll go ahead. War was not about slavery. Part two of that, the Emancipation Proclamation. Invalid. There was no constitutional authority for Abraham Lincoln to ever free a single slave. And if you look at that proclamation, you'll find that it applied only to slaves within Confederate territory that the Federals had already conquered. Lincoln did not free any slaves in the North. He did not free any slaves in conquered Confederate territory. He only claimed to free the slaves in unconquered Confederate territory. This was propaganda. It was a means to get the Northern people who were sick and tired of the slaughter to stay behind his war to conquer a sovereign nation which had offended him by not wanting to be under him. That's what it came down to. That's what the Emancipation Proclamation was. It was propaganda. Then there's the fact that secession, here's something that's not part of slavery. There was the fact that secession was not a shocking new concept in 1861. There had been rumblings of secession more than once. In the North even, there had been threats to secede from the Union. And there's nothing in the Constitution to prevent it. Nothing in the Constitution to deny it. And so nobody was shocked, except maybe Abraham Lincoln, who said, wait a minute, these people aren't going to lead me. They're going to be my people. I'm going to be their president. I could go on, and until I sit down at the camera, I can think of 40 million different reasons, but that I think is sufficient for this installment. Why I'm a Confederate? Historical reasons.